Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the place where we share winning sports bets and we make some money from betting on the NBA. I got three picks for you today to add to that, but let's hit the short recap. Almost pulled out something special last night. We go 2-2, but we had a great read on the Josh Giddey double double. We put point 0.4 of unit on that, and that was plus 265. And Josh Giddey got it done with the 10 assists. He had over 20 points. So thank you, Mr. Giddey. Cashed that, and then we went to Denver. Denver -7 versus Lakers. They met a charged up Luka Doncic, who killed them. And speaking of, our third pick was Luka over 12.5 rebounds plus assists. He finished with I think 18. Smoked that line. He looked really good out there yesterday. He was screaming at the fans. He was screaming at the ref. He was being Luka. And then LaMelo Ball. The Hornets got smoked by like 50 points. They were down 50 something in like the third quarter, so he didn't play much. So we didn't win that one. 2-2, had a chance to do something special. Let's finish the week with the sweep, though. You know, I love talking to that sweep talk. Let's see what we got. My three picks for tonight. We got two fades. First fade, Jordan Poole, under 31.5 PRA -117. I got that extra. Normally it's like 30.5, but at Caesars it was like 31.5. He's averaging 28.4 PRA in his last 10, 29 on the season, but Orlando has the number 2 defense, and they allow the 6th fewest rebounds and 6th fewest assists to opposing point guards. I like their team defense, especially versus isolation play. Jordan Poole is all ISO play and terrible shots, but team defense is exactly what you want against a head case like that, because you got guys helping out, and he's a little stubborn. He only passes the ball when he's out of moves, when the help defender comes and he has nowhere to go, which can create some open shots. But I think he's a little too stubborn, and I think the Magic have their rotations down and they'll be ready for his shenanigans. Also, guys like Kispert and Middleton will probably be scoring the ball a little bit more than Jordan Poole tonight. Then we're gonna go to Oklahoma City. We got Oklahoma City versus the Wolves, and I got SGA scoring at least 30 or more for -120. He's averaging 33.3 in his last 10. A couple of big games there. On February 13th, he played the Wolves. He had 24 points on 6 of 21 shooting, which is terrible, unlike him. But he also got to the line 11 times and shot 11 for 11. So that's also a good sign, saying they cannot guard him. And the Wolves play straight up. They play defense straight up, almost similar to the Celtics, where you're going to have to beat your man. They're not going to send too many double teams unless it's a real physical mismatch. But in those cases, you got big bodies like Gobert, but we're not worried about that right now. I don't think, even with the good defenders the Wolves have, SGA is just too polished of a scorer. He has it down to a science. SGA for 30 to make up for his bad game in February 13th against the Wolves. And then my third pick, a fade. We're fading Tyler Hero, the man on the cover, under 6.5 assists, -129. 9 assists and 5 assists versus 2 games against Milwaukee. So the 9 assists is a little concerning. But Milwaukee allows the 10th fewest assists per games, and then that jumps down to the 9th fewest when it comes down to point guards getting assists. And I think Tyler Hero is also in score mode. Oh, I'm sorry, missed the point there. Milwaukee also allows the most points per game to opposing point guards, and that fits perfect because I think Tyler Hero is in score mode. I think at 28 and like 40 something in his last 2 games, and I don't think he's going to be looking to facilitate. I think he's looking to actually score the ball. Maybe Davion Mitchell takes care of the facilitation there, but Hero is going to look to put that ball in the basket. He's going to see it go in early. He's going to see the mismatch that he has probably with Dame Lillard or some has-been, and I think he's going to be jacking up the shots. I just don't see him getting the 7 assists. Those are my 3 picks. Make it nice and sweet for you guys to end the week. I don't have any parlays yet. I just kind of want to get these picks out because we got some early games. But check the Twitter at Moneyline Grind. If I do put a parlay in, it might just be one. But I really just want to bank the profits for this week. And we move on to next week. It's your boy Dame. This is Moneyline Grind. Let's get that money.